Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Part 2 of the epic bank bag nickel hunt. First, in part 1, I did 25 rows, and these are the buffalo nickels. We ended up with, so far, through 25 rows, 273 buffaloes, one silver up here, one B nickel, and 139 right here, 440s and 350s. So there's a discard, there's those. So part 2, let's go ahead, get the camera set up, and we'll start opening rows. But all of these buffaloes, 273 in the first 25 rows. As you can see, there's in stacks of 10. So let me get the camera set up and we'll start the hunt over again. All right, let's go ahead and open row 26. It doesn't have any enders. A lot of the first 25 rows had buffalo enders on both ends. So let's see what we get in the last 25 rows. See if I can get them spread out. Did get a couple of other ones, a couple of 2025 Denvers. And I'll take a couple peeks. I do not have my microscope set up, but this is part 2, and we're going to start with buffalo number 1 for row 26. A lot of them are dateless. I'll go through and count them as I pull them out. Buffalo number 2, the dateless ones I'll just set up here. The ones with date, I'll let you take a look at them and tell you the date. All right, number 3, number 4, number 5. That one has a date. 1925 out of Philly. Number, let's see, that's number 6. Number 7 has a date. 1935 out of Philly. Let's see, that was number 7. Here's number 8. And nothing else. So 8 buffaloes, two dates, 6 no dates. All right, row 27 is gonna have buffalo on each end. So let's see how many it has on the inside. All right, first ender, no date, 1, 2, we got a 1941 out of Denver. Buffalo number 3. Oh, we got a Canadian. 1993. And we got 3. Buffalo number 4. We got 5 and 6 back to back. Number 7 and number 8. Number 9 is going to have a date. 1929 out of Philly. And the other ender dateless. So number 10. 10 and number row 27. All right, we got row number 28. I've seen one right here, so go ahead and start. We got a date on that one. 1927 out of Philly. There, we got a 1937 out of Philly. That's 2. We got 3 and 4 back to back. 4, there's 5 with a date. 1935 out of Philly. So that's 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8 is going to have a date. 1937 out of Philly. Number 9. Make sure 8, 9, 10, 11 is going to be a 1936. We got a mint mark out of San Francisco. What was that? 10. So that's 5. That's 11. We got 12, 13, and 14 back to back. 14, there's 15. Has a date. Maybe a 23. 1923 out of Philly. And we got, what was that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 16 out of row 28. All right, row 29 is going to have a Buffalo ender. massive dump. But we do have the trifecta. We have a V nickel and a war nickel. So let's go through them. So we got 1. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. We got 11. It's going to have a date, 1930, out of Philly. We got 12 right behind it. Make sure. 12. 13. 14 is going to be a 1937 out of Philly. And the other ender makes 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and row 24. All right, this is going to be row 30. Second coin in. It's going to start our buffalo hunt. 1936 out of Philly. Man, there's some really nice coins in here. Some damaged. Well, row 30. Oh, there they're starting again. 1936 out of Philly. That's 2. There's 3. 1936 out of Philly. 4 right behind it. There's 5. And 6. 1935 out of San Francisco. All right. So we got 4 with dates and 2 without. On to the next row. All right. Row 31 is going to have a buffalo ender. So brought you in. Let's go ahead and crack it open. see how many friends it has. All right, we're going to start with 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4 and 5. We got 6 and 7. We got 8. 9 is going to be a 1937 out of Philly. There's 10, a 35 out of Philly. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 back to back. 15 is going to be a 1936 out of Denver. 15. There's 16, 17. We got 18, 19 was the ender. So 19 out of that row. Out of row 31. All right, let's go through row 32. As I flattened them out, I seen it didn't have any on the ends, but we'll start with 1 here. We got 1. We got 2. There's 3. There's 4 and 5 back to back. There's 6. I got 7. 7 and 8. 8, 9, and 10. Got 10 out of row 32. All right, row 33 is going to have a buffalo ender on both ends. And for some reason, my camera keeps trying to auto adjust. So hopefully it doesn't go dark on me. All right, so here we go. We got 1, number 2 back to back, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6 back to back, Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. 11. There's number 12. Number 13. Number 13. Number 14. We got number 15. 16 is going to have a date. 1935. Out of Philly. And 1937. Out of Philly. It's number 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 17. In row number 33. All right, row 35 is going to have a Buffalo Ender. So I'm hoping to get some more silver or more V nickels. All right, we got an Ender, so we'll start with 1. We got a 2, 3, 4, 1934 out of Philly, 5 back to back. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. We got 8 so far. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 are back to back. 13 is going to be a 1923 out of Philly. 14, 14, 12, no dates, 2 with dates. Row 35 is going to have a Buffalo Ender, so I'll bring it and to see how many we got in there. All right, so we'll start with 1. There's 2. There's 3. We got 4. 5. 5 is going to have a date. 1937. Out of Philly. 5. We got 6. There's 7. And we got an 8. And 8. We ended up with 7 no dates and 1 with a date. On to the next row. Alright, row 36 is going to have another buffalo ender. Only on one side, so. Alright, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to have a date, a 1936 out of Denver. There's 7. 7 is going to have a date, 1935 out of Philly. Number 8. And all right, 8 out of that row. 6 no date, 2 with date. On to the next row. All right, 37 is gonna have a buffalo ender, and it's got a rough edge sticking out on the side. So let's see what else we got in there. I'm running out of room. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 are back to back, and 7. There's 8. There's 9. We got 10, 11, and 12. What do we have at the end? A 1939. Is there a mint mark? Nope. 1939. All right. We got 10, 12 out of that row. With a 39 on the end, on one end, and a buffalo on the other. All right, on to the next row. All right, row 38 is gonna have a buffalo ender on both ends. So how many can we get out of this one? Don't cheat. Take your guess. Uh-oh. Coin spill, coin spill. All right, here we go. Let's see. We got one. We got two. We got three. We got four. There's five. Five with a date, 1937. All right. So we got five so far. There's six. There's seven. We got 10 out of that row. 9 with the date and 1 without. So on to the next row. All right, row 39. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to have a date, 1936. There's 5. There's 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh, look at these. 9, 10. All right, 10. 10 in row 39. 1 with the date, 9 without. All right, row 40. Just opened it up, cracked it down. Let's go through it. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 3 has a date, 1935. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. And that's it. 7 in row 40. 1 with the date, 6 without. On to the next row. All right, let's go through row 41. See what we got. There's 1. We We got 1940 out of Philly. Okay, there's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. We got 6, 7, 8 is a 1937. Number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12 is a 1936, and number 13 is blank. So we got 13 out of that 11 no dates and 2 with. On to the next row. Three, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 3, 5, 10. Row 43 is going to give us a Buffalo Ender. I've already started opening. My camera's acting up for some reason. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, a 1924 out of Philly. That's 3, there's 4. 4 is going to have a date. 1925 out of Philly. Number 5, number 6, number 7, number 7, number 8, number 9, 10 is going to be a 1935 out of Philly. 11, there's number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and that's going to be it. 16, out of row 43. All right, row 44. It's going to have buffalo enders on both ends. Well, will we get that elusive second V nickel? But we'll start with buffaloes. There's one. We got two. Two has a date, 1934, out of Philly. There's three. There's four. There's five. We got six. Seven. Eight. Eight has a date, 1936, out of Philly. And nine. Nine in row 44. All right, just opened up row 45, laid them out, and they just keep coming. So let's see what we got. There we go. We got one right there. There's two. We got a 1952 out of Philly. And there's the third buffalo out of the row. There's four. Number five has a date, 1937, out of Philly. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This makes number six. Number six is the 1937 out of Philly. We only got six out of that row, but we got 5 rows left. Let's see what else we can come up with. All right, row 46, and it starts again. Started going through the row and looked up. There's two. There's three. There's four. There's number five. And number six has a date, 1936, out of Philly. What are you? 2002. What is that? 6. Here's number 7. Number 8. 8's going to have a date. It's mirrored. I can't really make it out. There's 8. There's number 9. Is 1936. Out of Philly. What do we got? 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's 10. And we got 10 out of that row. All right. Row 46 had 10. 7 with no date and 3 with a date. On to the next row. Row 47 is going to have a buffalo ender. So, sorry for the long videos. But as you can see, there is a lot of buffaloes. We got one that may be cleaned. It's got a date. 1929. Out of Philly. There's 2. Number 3 is going to have a date. Another 1929 out of Philly. Number 4 is going to have a date. 1937 out of Philly. Number 5 and number 6. Number 7 is going to have a date. Looks like it's been cleaned. 1920 out of Philly. What was that? 7. There's number 8. Number 9. Number 10 back to back. There's number 11. 1937 with a date, no mint mark. Wow, what was that? 5, 11. There's number 12. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. And we're going to have a proof. A 1992 S proof. In really nice shape. And that's going to do it. So we ended up with 2, 4, 6, 10, 15, and a proof out of that. Out of row 47. Let's keep it going. In row 48, we'll keep it going for us. Start with 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to have a date. 1937. 36 out of Philly. What's that? That's 4. There's 5. And we got a 1959 out of Philly. So we got 5. Here's 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. There's number 10. Number 11. Number 12. And what do we got here? And number 13. So 13 out of that row. 1 with a date and 12 without. All right. Row 49 is going to have another Buffalo Ender. Oh, we're all over the board. There's one. 1936 out of Philly. There's 2. We got a 1941 out of Philly. And behind it, number 3. Number 4. Right, I would love to pull out the 50D. Okay, here's number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10 is at the back with a date. Another 1936 out of Philly. All right. Another 10 out of that row. I'll keep it going. Since this is the last row, it does not have an ender, but let's go ahead and hunt it. see what we got. It's gonna have some buffalo. How many? I have no idea. So we'll start with 1. There's 2. Number 3, back to backs. I ran out of room. There's number 4. There's number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Is there any more? 8 out of that row. So let's go ahead. Let me get this cleaned up and I'll bring you back and we'll do a final wrap up on this epic buffalo nickel bank bag hunt. All right, guys. Welcome. Oh, knocking stuff over. Welcome back. These are all the buffaloes we got out of the 50 rows. Came out to 568 buffaloes total. We got the 1 Canadian, the 1 proof, 1 V nickel, 2 silvers, and over here we got the 2 2025 Denvers, 2 39s, 7 40s, and 5 50s. 568 buffalo nickels in the 50 rows. So, thanks for watching. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.